Hmm. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's your boy Kinetic back with another stream. I am also on Discord chat, so if you hear me talking to somebody, it's probably my buddy Mike or somebody from my league Discord chatting it up with me. I still am waiting for them to give the Discord app on the PlayStation the ability to come through on streams for audio from other people, but it is what it is. But I'm going to jump on here and play some more of this. We're in week 13. We are 10-1, having just lost to Texas A&M. Excuse me, not Texas A&M, but who did we lose to? We lost to somebody. We lost to Wisconsin. That's who it was. So we've got one loss to Wisconsin. We've got one game left on the board against Toledo before the postseason. So we'll see what happens. Let's advance to week 14 and get our final game taken care of. Alright. Let's check our recruiting board. I think our board's full. Yeah, okay, we're done. Okay, so it's just playing the game now. Alright, Michigan at Toledo. Now, you can see, guys, these custom conferences, you're starting to see where a lot of the, the biggest criticism with my custom conferences is that it's a whole bunch of cupcake games for the bigger schools in their conference, and that's true for the first couple years. But having things spreading out the balance of power across all 10 conferences does create and allow for the smaller schools to get better because their conferences are better. They have more televised games, they have more high-profile games of the week, whatever, and it does let the smaller schools build up over time. And Toledo is, you're seeing right here, is the evidence of that.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we wind our way toward the end of another
just
college
got
football season, one of the grand
trailer this morning for the new game. The dynamic lighting looks pretty awesome. Can't wait to see the light show at Michigan for the night games. Bryce Underwood in the trailer, spinning around people, breaking tackles, throwing dots. Alright, let's jump in, see if we can start this game off with a lead for our senior day.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Hands it off to Kuhn. He's got some space. Gets around the defender. Takes off. Kuhn down the sideline. And first play of the game. Big time touchdown run. Carter Kuhn. Touchdown Michigan Wolverines.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone.
Cut back right there, jukes the defender, keeps the speed, and just runs all the way down the field for a one-play touchdown to begin the game. All right, we're going in 3rd and 7 now on their 39-yard line. Let's try a bench spray.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass.
And my finger slipped, but I was still able to get the pass. Cool. Her thumb slipped off the stick. All right, let's, okay, 3rd and 5. I hit the wrong button. This is not necessarily the play I wanted to run. What can we do?
He'll set up to throw.
There you go. That's first down.
First down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field.
Taj Kimbrough there in the backfield, shotgun with Carter Coon.
From the shotgun
Runs up the
now,
middle. He's got a lane and another touchdown run by Carter Coon.
Touchdown, Michigan!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
All right, 3rd and 2 on their 24-yard line. Let's try to run it.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit.
We got Jontre Fucha, our power back in at tailback now. Short yardage situation. Trucks a defender. Runs through him. Gets down to the 13-yard line. First down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Leaves it with the back.
Carter Coon with a 7-yard run there.
12 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just steamrolling the defense.
Trucks a defender himself, Carter Coon, punishing his way into the end zone, rocking the baby. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day. 21 points for Carter Coon on senior day. The offensive line is playing lights out right now.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll try to get
Got a lane. They open it right up for him. Again, another touchdown run. Carter Coon having a day. I'm not trying to push him. Every time I run it, there's a lane open.
Snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
Gets the outside and another touchdown run by Carter Coon.
And they take it in.
Having the game of his career today.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field.
Come on, empty
They've got some
set.
time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get
Quick pass over the middle. Caught, touchdown, first down.
Get it, and then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead.
Throws to the tight end on the corner route. Livings with space. One defender, stiff arm, touchdown.
Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice stiff arm by Livings there. Fourth quarter, they're going for it on 4th down and 4 at our 30-yard line. Coming out with 3 receivers.
Has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Overthrows the receiver, turnover on downs. Going for it on 4th and 8 this time. Come out with 4 receivers.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Gonna back off the line, give them
They'll
space.
try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
And they caught it, got the 1st down, damn it. Okay. Going for it on 4th and inches this time. They're coming out with 2 running backs and 2 tight ends.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
How's he doing?
Try to get it on the ground. The Rockets pick up the first.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to know Robbie's doing good. What?
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
I can do the office stuff for him. I can't do the driving. Like the neurosurgeon told me, I can't do any job that that has impact on my spine, and driving high-profile vehicles like semi-trucks and school buses has too much of an impact on your spine.
The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He was running through tackle.
Like I said, if Robbie ever gets to the point where he starts his own, like has his own numbers, has his own dispatch and all that, like I'm happy to help out and however I can with that, but I can't drive anymore.
Be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Because even after I have the surgery on my neck and back, when you have neck fusion surgery, you still can't have any impact to your spine.
Did not let him.
It just takes away the potential like death and the deterioration.
And undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have somewhere between 2 to 4 discs fused in my neck, and probably 1 or 2 in my back.
And a tremendous return will be
to take the pressure off the discs that are pressing against my spinal cord. But then it becomes a thing where the impacts aren't hitting my spinal cord, but now it's hitting my actual spine.
This team is bad.
So like the impact still is dangerous. It's just dangerous in a different way.
And we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season.
I don't think that I would get cleared for that even with a special seat.
Earlier this year, and I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Sucks, dude.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another.
Yes and no. I'm actually supposed to wear a neck brace when I drive my car, but a regular car and shocks and don't impact your spine the same way that a high-profile vehicle does. Right, but think about it. You get thrown around in the truck when you hit potholes and dips in the road way more than you do in a car. Yeah. Right. It would hurt you short term, but it might be better long term. Carter Kuhn got best running back. Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm just trying to go through this on the stream. Defensive end Manny Hall got the Lombardi Award. And we are playing LSU in the conference or college football playoff. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike. Alright, so I don't play the playoff game, so I am going to enter the playoff game, and we are going to watch the final quarter and see if the team that we have built can pull off back-to-back national championship. Did we win the national championship last year? I think we did. Hold on. Is there a way to check that? Let's see. Coach stats. Yeah, I did, because I've got, well, I can't do that, but I can see that I've won 3 national championships, and I think, yeah, one was last year. Hold on, what was the, I know I won it year 2 with Orgy. I don't remember the other 2, though. Okay, I won one with Lester Wiggs, and okay, and then I won, okay, yeah, so this would be the 3rd in a row, I think. If we win this one, because we won back-to-back last time, because I had year 1 sucked. Year 2, Alex Orgy, we actually won the national championship with him, and then we had Lester Wicks jumped up to take Jaden Davis's starting job in Jaden Davis's senior year, and I think in Lester Wicks's second year he was we won the national championship, and then last season I had to make a QB change from Tim Gossett to Taj Kimbrough mid-season, and I did, and then we ended up going on to win the national championship. So this would be a three-peat if we were to win this year. And I'm not playing. I play the moments during the season. We watch the games in the playoffs because I want this to be about team building. Yeah, that would be another big thing. Alright, so this is going to be game of the week against LSU, so we're going to put on our big game blues. And let's see. Jump into the game.
Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team.
I guess I should look at the All-Americans and all that stuff. We'll do that after this game. Michigan Stadium, so we've got the home field advantage in round 1 of the playoffs, and our fans came out in a maze out.
3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this.
No, because you don't... Okay, it wouldn't matter from our perspective playing in the game, but think about it. If you're a quarterback and you don't want a sea of maize around you for a backdrop, and then your players wearing all maize, because you would lose them in the backdrop. Alright, we're going to sim the first 3 quarters, so let's see what happens. First quarter... No, I went 10-1. I lost a game to fucking on the road to Wisconsin, so I was or not 10-1, but 11-1. But I won the Big Ten, so yeah, it was stupid, dude. I was actually really pissed off when it happened because I only play the moment, so like to an extent, it's out of my control. But all right, so we went the first quarter without a score. Second quarter, LSU scores a touchdown. Michigan answers. It's tied at 7. LSU goes up 10-7 going into halftime. Let's sim the third quarter. Michigan answers coming out of the halftime with a touchdown and ends the third quarter 14-10. Let's jump in and watch and see if Taj Kimbrough can maintain the lead over the LSU Tigers to advance us to the next round of the playoffs.
Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
We come out in single back wing formation. Kimbrough under center.
Play action fake.
Hands it, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Passes to Kuhn, left side.
Heads out of bounds as a short
Tackled out of bounds at the 34-yard line, third and 2.
The offense pushing the ball down the field. Going to pick up the third and short through the air.
Oh, that was a dangerous fucking pass. What?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down.
Carter Kuhn, yeah, dude, he's a badass. Speaking of which, direct snap to Carter Kuhn for the first down.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
But like,
on first down, why not
it's
keep it on the ground?
K-U-H-N. Do you think I'm pronouncing that wrong?
After a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Like I think like K-U-H-N says Kuhn, doesn't it?
On this drive. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
To me, it says Kuhn.
Ball handed off.
Nice run by Carter Kuhn for the first down. Dude is a monster. The only problem with him is that when he goes against really good tacklers, he doesn't break tackles very well. Like against lesser players he can, but he's elusive and quick as fuck, dude. And it's weird because like his ratings aren't like spectacular. It's like 93 excel, 90 or 94 excel, 93 speed or something like that. But like actually playing with him, like his change of direction and everything is really good.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff.
Yeah, kind of.
Kinda, yeah. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then he'll get a good truck on somebody or whatever, but yeah, for the most part. But there he just ran in for a touchdown. And he's a little short shit too. I don't know how tall he is, but he's smaller than most of the other players.
The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job
Yeah,
of
that's
just
what I'm thinking.
reading the defense, finding the hole, and
Carter
being
Kuhn,
able to pick
sophomore.
up big yards and touchdowns.
Although I think he could potentially go to the draft this year.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field.
All right, now Michigan's up 21-10. 6 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock. LSU just took a fucking sack at the 7-yard line.
You got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all.
It's going to be 2nd and 16 from the 7-yard line. That was defensive end sophomore Manny Hall, who won the Lombardi Trophy. Dude, I love watching my playbook in the college game like when we're watching the game. So much fun. And there's another sack. So my friend that's on Discord right here claims that you cannot get pressure or sacks with 3-man fronts. But my fucking Michigan Wolverines with my playbook just rushed 3 guys, and the D tackle got through the line. Nathan Coker, senior defensive tackle, got through the line, bullied that fucking center, and then tackled the quarterback at the 1-yard line. 3rd and 22.
This place will come unhinged. And they'll run it out of the
LSU runs it out of the end zone, gets not even quite a yard. 4th and 21 from the 1-yard line, and they're going for it. 4 receivers, 1 back in the end zone. Draws back to throw, under pressure, hit as he throws, and knocked down by Michigan. Turnover on downs at the 1-yard line. Kimbrough comes out in I formation. Kuhn in the backfield, a fullback. Hands it off, runs it right up the middle, touchdown.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk?
I mean, I showed you clips of me doing it in Madden and college, getting pressure with 3-man fronts. I sent you like 17 clips.
It has been the back, and as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
It's not hard. You just got to know how to get through the line.
Extra point.
I think that most of them were me controlling it, but there were some that I sent you where like the other guys on the line got through, and it was just 3-man fronts.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25.
LSU 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Empty backfield. Looking to throw. Michigan blitzing 5. Throws left, connects, first down across midfield, tackled at the 43-yard line. Michigan's up 28-10 with 5 minutes left in the game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter.
Empty backfield for LSU, 5 receivers.
But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody
Shotgun.
in the country.
Michigan rushing 3. Fires right, connects, tackled at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 3. 1 back in the backfield, shotgun, 1 tight end, 3 receivers. Michigan blitzing 6. Quick pass to the left, connects, first down, tackled at the 27-yard line.
Good enough for first down yardage. This LSU offense
now they're in
quickly down the field.
Pistol full house. That's weird.
They're going to run it.
I don't know that was full house forward.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up
anyway,
a nice 2nd and 2.
8-yard run, 19-yard run, 2nd and 2. Pistol, single back, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Fakes the handoff, play action, spins around in the pocket right into the defender, and another sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is
3rd and 11 now from the 28-yard line. Down by 18. And that was defensive end Corey Rugamba, the sophomore. It was so great. Dude spun around from the fake handoff, and as he came out of the spin, boom, there's a guy in his face. That was awesome. 4 receivers, shotgun, under pressure, fires down the field, big throw, deep into the corner of the end zone, knocked down. 4th and 11, LSU's going for it. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, shotgun. Michigan rushing 4. Under pressure, throws it, intercepted at the 3-yard line. Michigan with the interception, returns it back to the 25-yard line.
That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
And that's got it. It's not game. There's 4 minutes left, but Michigan has the ball up 18.
They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And that was senior safety Nick Gooch with the interception.
This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Hands it off to Kuhn. Kuhn runs right. 3-yard gain.
Today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working.
I just want to.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
For YouTube for this. So there's a NBA player from the 90s named Steve Kerr, right?
Motion now from the tight end.
Mike. His name is Steve Kerr. His last name is K-E-R-R. Okay, Steve Kerr, right? He named his son Nicholas.
The play clock cost the offense 5. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27.
Say his son's shortened version of his name with his last name. Oh shit, LSU just got an interception. I mean, YouTube can't hear you.
After the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator.
But yeah, Nicholas Kerr, or
the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. Yeah. I don't disagree with it, but
he actually named his child Nick.
A chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Great spot to
So
start
LSU got the interception, so maybe they can mount a comeback. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game, and they're on the opponent's 30-yard line. Looking to throw, fires right. Knocked out, incomplete. 2nd and 10. 30-yard line, empty backfield, 5 receivers. Michigan only rushing 3. Has time to throw. Takes off, scrambles out of the pocket, slides just before the first down. 3rd and 1, 21-yard line. LSU in shotgun now, single back, 4 receivers. 3rd and 1, 21-yard line. Takes a snap, fires over the middle, drag route complete, first down, tackled at the 11-yard line. 2 minutes left in the game. Will they get the, well, almost. They're coming out in empty backfield, but they don't get it off before the 2-minute warning. Now he's out in pistol I formation. Looking to throw, fires underneath. No, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Shotgun, single back. Under pressure, fires over the middle and intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback.
Michigan blitz 6, put him under pressure. He fired, trying to hit the receiver in the back of the end zone. Michigan defender cut underneath, intercepted the pass. That was the man, the myth, the legend, Imator Bibi.
Back out on the field.
Legend Imator Bibi with that interception in the end zone.
The finishing touches, run out the clock and let the party begin.
Fakes the handoff, end around, and loses 9 yards. No, he has not been in the Heisman race. Michigan now on their 11-yard line, 2nd and 19, single back wing formation, 2 receivers.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
He should be. 5-yard run, 3rd and 14, 16-yard line, 30 seconds on the clock, still running. I formation. Michigan snaps the ball, hands it off. Fucha running up the side. Gets 6 yards, 4th and 9, and they're just going to run the clock out. Or maybe not. They have the punt team. Why did you punt it? You could just literally let the clock run out. Why punt the ball?
And the returner
it's weird. Anyway, fair caught, and it's the end of the game. Michigan wins 28-10 and moves on to the next round of the playoffs.
Gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But
player of the game, Carter Kuhn, 24 rushes, 114 yards, 3 touchdowns.
They're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, before we advance, let's go take a look at like the awards and All-Americans, look at our season stats, etc. All right, so the Heisman race was won by the Oregon quarterback Russell Sills. The other finalists included USC wide receiver Manu Trevino, Penn State quarterback Jake Skowronek, and USC quarterback Quincy Deer, along with Michigan running back Carter Kuhn. So he was a Heisman finalist. Award winners. Let's look. See which awards we got winner or runner-up in. So Carter Kuhn was the runner-up for Player of the Year behind Russell Sills. We got number 5 on Best Head Coach. Manny Hull was runner-up on Best Defensive Player. Legend Imator Bibi was number 4 for Best Defensive Back. Carter Kuhn won Best Running Back. Apparently Carter Kuhn's brother Shane Kuhn is a wide receiver at Penn State, and he won Best Receiver. Manny Hull, our defensive end, won the Lombardi Award. Manny Hall also won Best Defensive End. Top 10 for Best Interior Lineman, we had our right guard, Gage McGinnis, our left guard, Jabril Roby, and another one of our right guards, LaMichael Kimball, all in the top 10 for Best Interior Lineman. Best tight end, Jalen Livings, our tight end was number 7. Our offensive coordinator, Jackson Anderson, was the runner-up for the Broyles Award and was the highest finishing offensive coordinator. Our center, Richard Mondo, was 3rd on Best Center. Alright, let's look at All-Americans. National First Team All-Americans. Carter Kuhn, running back. Jabril Roby, left guard. Manny Hall, left end. Nathan Coker, defensive tackle. Shaden Wilkins, left outside linebacker. Ventrice Tatum, middle linebacker. Legend Emator Bibi, cornerback. And Emmanuel Gums, strong safety. All made the first team national All-Americans. Second team, we got defense left end Craig Slater, middle linebacker Jameson Starks, cornerback Frank Malvo, strong safety Nick Gooch, and kicker Gabe James, all made second team national All-American. And for the rookie national freshman All-American on the national team, defensive end Juan Dobson, outside linebacker Shane Truman, and cornerback Keenan Bourne. For conference, Big Ten, or in this case, Great Lakes Athletic Conference, all conference first team, Carter Kuhn at running back, Jabril Roby at left guard, Manny Hull at left end, Nathan Coker at D tackle, Shaden Wilkins, Ventrice Tatum, and Quincy Priester at linebacker, Legend Emator Bibi, Frank Malvo, Anthony Cushing, Emmanuel Gums, and Gabe James all on first team all conference. Second team, Jalen Livings, our tight end. Left guard, Zach Gammon. Center, Richard Mondo. Defensive ends, Craig Slater and Corey Rugamba. Defensive tackle, Alex Baguette. Middle linebacker, Jameson Starks. Cornerback, Enrique Logan. And safety, Nick Gooch, all got second team conference. And for freshman conference All-Americans, running back, John Trey Fucha. Wide receiver, David Gooden. Wide receiver, KJ Henry. Defensive end Juan Dobson, outside linebacker Shane Truman, cornerback Keenan Bourne, and punter Alan Jennings. All got freshmen all-conference or conference All-American. For season stats, this is with me playing only the moments. Taj Kimbrough had 166 completions on 257 attempts with a 64% completion percentage. 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 2,595 yards. For rushing, Carter Kuhn had 234 carries, 1,246 yards, an average of 5.3 yards per carry with 28 touchdowns. Our second string running back, John Trey Fucha, who's our power back, short yardage back, had 92 carries, 385 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And our quarterback, Taj Kimbrough, had 84 carries, 457 yards, and 2 touchdowns. For receiving stats, our top 3 receivers, KJ Henry, 39 catches, 671 yards, 6 touchdowns. Willie Cobbs, 29 catches, 564 yards, and 4 touchdowns. David Gooden, 30 catches, 505 yards, 7 touchdowns. Our offensive line, our left tackle, Kane Kempfert, allowed 7 sacks. Richard Mondo, Jabril Roby, and Hakeem Virgin all allowed 1. And yes, I have an offensive lineman whose name is Hakeem Virgin. Alright, bro. Our tackles leader, Frank Malvo, cornerback. TFL's leader, Manny Hull, defensive end. Sacks leader, Manny Hull, defensive end. Interceptions leader, tied for two of our safeties, Nick Gooch and Emmanuel Gums. Deflections leader, Legend Emator Bibi. Forced fumbles, had multiple guys with 1 forced fumble each. 1 safety by Quincy Priester, 2 defensive tackles, defensive touchdowns, 1 by Malvo, 1 by Imator Bibi. Our kicker for the season, 64 of 66 extra points, 5 of 5 from the field. Alright, let's advance the week. Oh wait, let's look at the bracket. Alright, so top 4 teams. Oregon had the number 1 seed, Penn State with the number 2 seed, TCU with number 3, and Marshall with the number 4 seed. They had the byes. Then we have number 5 USC against number 12 Georgia. Winner will go on to play Marshall in the Fiesta Bowl. We have number 6 Michigan, ourselves, defeating LSU, going on to play TCU in the All-State Sugar Bowl. We've got number 6 Notre Dame hosting number 10 California. I'm sorry, number 7 Notre Dame. And the winner of that game will go on to play Penn State in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. And then we've got number 8 NC State hosting number 9 Wisconsin, who will go on to play Oregon in the Rose Bowl. Let's advance the week and see how that plays out. Alright, we are in the All-State Sugar Bowl against the TCU Horned Frogs. And it looks like we got to replace somebody on staff. Our defensive coordinator got hired. Who hired him? I don't even remember his name. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's look at the options. So we got Leon Ruggs, the current head coach for Navy. And he's got decent talent allotment here. Let's see. And Tidewater Pipeline is good. Grant Leanne, not really a fan of that. I want a master motivator or an elite recruiter if I can find one. Okay, so the question is, do I want to go ahead and try to get Leon Ruggs? 4-2-5 defensive scheme. Pipeline is Tidewater. He's more heavily in motivator with some in these two. I don't hate those, but I'm gonna roll the dice and see what we get as options next week. Alright, let's look at the bracket. So, as we know, we defeated the LSU Tigers 28-10. The number 12 seeded Georgia Bulldogs upset the number 5 seeded USC Trojans 27-13. The Wisconsin Badgers, number 9 seeded, upset the number 8 seeded NC State. And Notre Dame, number 7, held off number 10 California to win 49-10. So we'll play the winners of Notre Dame and Penn State if we beat TCU. Alright, let's jump into the game. Again, we're going to sim the first 3 quarters. We'll watch the final quarter. Going against TCU, let's wear white and maize.
Welcome everybody to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team.
I do like the TCU Horned Frogs
playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
Alright, All-State Sugar Bowl. Let's sim the first 3 quarters. Let's see what happens. First quarter, TCU gets out to an early lead, 7-3, to end the first quarter. Second quarter, Michigan gets a touchdown. TCU responds with a field goal, tied at 10, going into halftime. Third quarter, TCU scores 17-10. Michigan gets a field goal, and they're down by 4, 17-13, going into the fourth quarter. Let's put it on slow. Let's jump in and see if Taj Kimbrough can lead a fourth quarter comeback to get us to the next round, or if our season will end here. There's the kickoff. TCU returns it to the 15-yard line. Nice coverage by Michigan. Michigan with 7 guys in the box. TCU in shotgun, single back, 3 receivers and a tight end. Hands it off, double reverse. Tackled in the backfield at the 11-yard line. Loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Now TCU in shotgun. Jumbo offensive line set. 3 receivers. Quick pass on the RPO. And a loss of 2 yards at the 8-yard line. 3rd and 17. TCU in shotgun. 4 receivers, 1 back. Michigan rushing 4. Throws it short. Intercepted at the 5-yard line or 6-yard line by legend Imator Bibi for a pick 6. And to take the lead, Michigan up now 20-17 following the kick. Legend Imator Bibi just took the lead back from the Horned Frogs in the fourth quarter.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Now they get set to kick it away.
Here's the kickoff. 30 seconds after the last kickoff. TCU takes it, gets it back to the 15-yard line again. Now they come out in shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 back, 1 tight end. Michigan with 6 men in the box, rushes 4, fires left, complete to a covered receiver, and he's able to catch it, haul it in. TCU hurrying back to the line. 1st and 10, 38-yard line, shotgun, 1 back. 1 tight end on the line. Looking to throw, under pressure, screen pass, hits the dirt. 2nd and 10. TCU, shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 right, 1 tight end. No, change in the play. Receiver and tight end in motion. Snaps the ball, looking to throw. Fires right, caught. Tackled at the 34-yard line. TCU first down with the ball in enemy territory now. Down 3. 7 minutes left in the game. TCU in shotgun. Wing formation on the offensive line. 1 receiver left. Quarterback doesn't like what he sees. He's making adjustments. Fakes the handoff. Quick pass over the middle. First down. Tackled at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. TCU hurrying back to the line. Shotgun. 2 receivers and a tight end right. 1 receiver left. Calling out what he sees.
Perfect execution here for a first down.
Hands it off, double reverse, and again that double reverse. They're tackled in the backfield, this time for a loss of 5. 2nd and 16, 30-yard line. TCU in shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right, 1 back. Hands it to the back, runs up the middle. Nice gain. 3rd and 6 at the 20-yard line. TCU hurrying back to the line again with that hurry-up offense. Wing formation, shotgun. 1 back, 2 receivers right. Looking to throw. Fires left. First down and touchdown. TCU retakes the lead.
Texas Christian. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his head.
Nice catch on the drag route there. Turned the corner at the boundary. Ran right into the end zone unimpeded. 6 minutes left in the game. TCU is going to take a 4-point lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
TCU with the kickoff. Michigan fields it at the 3-yard line. Brings it back to the 16-yard line. Taj Kimbrough coming out. Will he be able to lead a fourth quarter comeback? Shotgun, duo set, 3 receivers. Kimbrough with the snap. Hands the ball off. Kuhn runs up the middle. Gets some yards. 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5, 21-yard line. Kimbrough in shotgun. Split backs. 3 receivers. TCU rushing 4, hands the ball to Fucha. Fucha runs left, gets across the first down line, and some. Tackled at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotgun, split backs. Kimbrough, 3 receivers. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it, pitches it to Kuhn. Kuhn running up the right side. Gain of 8. Tackled at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 2. Now Kimbrough under center. I formation, 2 receivers. Hands the ball off.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That was enough for the first down on the run. 1st and 10, 48-yard line. Kimbrough in shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off. Kuhn runs right, cuts left, cuts back right. 9-yard gain, tackled at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1, 5 minutes left in the game. Michigan down 4 points. Shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers. Kimbrough with the snap. TCU rushing 4, has time, passes to the receiver on the drag route. He's got room, turns the corner up the middle. No resistance till he gets to the 11-yard line. Taken down. 1st and 10. Michigan hurrying back to the line. Kimbrough in under center, single back, wing formation, 2 receivers left. Hands the ball off. Fucha up the right side. Gain of 4. 7-yard line. 2nd and 6. Single back, wing formation, 1 receiver to either side, 2 tight ends. Tight end in motion. Hands it off. Kuhn runs left, cuts inside, gets it down to the 1-yard line, 3rd and inches. Kimbrough in shotgun, single back, 3 receivers and a tight end. Looks like a pass formation. Takes the snap, hands it off. Carter Kuhn runs up the middle, dives across the line. Touchdown, Michigan. Michigan's going to take a 3-point lead if they take the extra point. With 4 minutes left in the game, they're going to go up 27-24.
An important PAT now.
They come out for the kick. PAT is up. It's good. 27-24 Michigan. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. Michigan with their 3rd kickoff of the quarter. TCU takes it at the 2-yard line, brings it back to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. They come out in shotgun, 1 back. 3 receivers out right, wide right. Tight end on the line, back in motion, empty backfield. Michigan blitzing, under pressure, throws, connects on the drag route. 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line. TCU in the hurry up. Shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Michigan loaded box. Only rushing 3 though. TCU runs up the middle and he barely gets the first down. Tackled at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Tight formation now. Shotgun. TCU with the snap. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Under pressure. Throws. Open receiver on the right sideline. Connects across midfield. Tackled at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Hurrying back to the line now. TCU in shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 tight end on the line, 1 receiver right. Back in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Under pressure. Throws left. Deflected. Almost intercepted. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 42-yard line. TCU in shotgun. Single back. 4 receivers, excuse me. Changing the play. Moving the receivers over to the right-hand side. 1 goes to the line like a tight end. Takes the snap. Michigan blitzing. Under pressure. Breaks 1 sack. Takes another. Tackled down at the 50-yard line. 3rd and 18. They're outside of field goal range. 3rd and 18 now, TCU. And that sack was from the senior defensive tackle, Nathan Coker.
So the ball at midfield, and now the
TCU now. Quarterback in shotgun. 4 receivers. 1 back. Takes a snap. It's a low snap. Michigan only rushing 3. Quarterback throws underneath. Incomplete. Knocked out. 4th and 18. TCU sends out the punt team. They're not going to go for it. They punt the ball. It's up. Hangs in the air. Caught. Returned to the 21-yard line. Michigan with the ball with the 3-point lead and 2 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Kimbrough in shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers. Looking to throw, under pressure, screen pass. Carter Kuhn connects, first down, still going, breaks a tackle. Tackle at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Now Kimbrough in shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers. And they hit the 2-minute timeout. Comes back out, this time under center, single back, wing formation. 2 receivers, 1 to either side, tight end in motion. Loaded box by TCU. Hands the ball off. Kuhn runs right. Tackled for a 1-yard loss. TCU takes a timeout. 27-24. Minute and 57 seconds left. 2nd and 11. Michigan ball on their own 39-yard line. In shotgun. Cluster formation. Looking to throw. Fires left on the screen. Knocked out from the tackle. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 11. TCU with a chance here. Michigan with 6 guys on the offensive line. 3 receivers. Shotgun. Looking to throw. Fires left. Connects. But he's short of the first down. TCU takes a timeout. It's going to be 4th and 3 from the 47-yard line. Michigan sends out their punt team. TCU is going to get the ball back with under 2 minutes left in the game. Punt goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line. TCU, 1 minute 45 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10, 27-yard line. Shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Fires right, short. Steps out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 8. TCU in shotgun now. Single back. 1 tight end. Takes a snap. Michigan only rushing 3. They got a spy. Quarterback scrambles out. Tackled after 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5, 32-yard line. TCU in the hurry up. Shotgun, single back. We got 1 tight end, 3 receivers spread out. Takes a snap, looking to throw. He's got time. Fires downfield. Big time throw. And it's intercepted by Michigan. Legend Imator Bibi, the cornerback, with the interception. That's his 2nd in this quarter. With 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock, Legend Imator Bibi with the crucial interception within the 5-yard line on the deep pass by TCU. It's going to be 1st and 10 Michigan from the 5-yard line following the interception. Legend Imator Bibi, 2 interceptions, both in the 4th quarter. Contested catch, comes away with it. Now Kimbrough comes out, single back wing formation under center. Hands it to Kuhn. Kuhn runs left, cuts right. Gets 6 tough yards and tackled by TCU, who takes the timeout. That's their final timeout. A minute and 8 seconds left, 2nd and 4. Michigan in the I formation with 2 fullbacks. Kimbrough hands it off. Kuhn runs left. 1st down, still running. Stiff arm. Gets to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. 1 minute left on the clock. And TCU is out of timeouts. Now Michigan just comes out in victory formation. They're just going to kneel it and run the clock out.
Big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much.
And that's going to be game. Michigan squeaking by with a 27-24 win over the TCU Horned Frogs in the All-State Sugar Bowl.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow.
Player of the game, 2 fourth-quarter interceptions, 1 defensive touchdown. Legend Imator Bibi with the clutch plays to help Michigan with a 4th quarter comeback to win the Sugar Bowl and advance in the playoffs. All right, there we go. Quarterfinal playoff game winner. Can we keep the three-peat hopes alive? Let's advance and see if we're playing Notre Dame or Penn State. All right, we are taking on the third-seeded Penn State Nittany Lions in the Capital One Orange Bowl. Semi-final game. Let's look at the other side of the bracket. The 12-seeded Georgia Bulldogs pull off another upset, upsetting number 4-seeded Marshall Thundering Herd to advance to the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, where they'll face the number 1-seeded Oregon Ducks, who defeated the Wisconsin Badgers. The score in the Georgia-Marshall game was 45-28. The Oregon-Wisconsin game was 35-29. On our side of the bracket, Penn State defeated Notre Dame 41-31 and will now play us in the Capital One Orange Bowl. Let's see if we have any better candidates for our open defensive coordinator position. All right, we've got some different options here. Kyle Owen. Not a fan of his arrangement. Josh Swigert. I don't hate it, but it's not ideal. Bo Walters. I don't hate it, but I wish he had opened up Master Motivator or Elite Recruiter. Mike Sanders. Same deal. Grant Lehan. Don't like it. Antoine Babcock. Okay, so we rolled the dice and it's not good. So do we want a Central Florida or Tidewater pipeline? What do we have now? We've got Ohio and Southern California. We could use a Florida pipeline. Let's see. So he was the one that favored Recruiter over Motivator. I think I'm going to try to go with the Central Florida pipeline. Or wait, hold on. What's better, Tidewater or Central Florida? Let me look. Let's see, so Central Florida's a better one than Tidewater. Yeah, so we'll offer Bo Walters. Alright, let's jump into the game. The Capital One Orange Bowl facing off against the number 3 seeded Penn State Nittany Lions. Let's go with the white and maize.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
Okay, sorry, I was responding to something. Alright, so let's sim the first 3 quarters. First quarter, Michigan starts off with a touchdown, 7-0 in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Penn State gets 2 field goals. Michigan gets a field goal. They go into halftime up 10-6. Third quarter, Penn State gets another field goal. Michigan gets a touchdown. Ends the third quarter 17-9. Let's jump in and watch and see if Taj Kimbrough can maintain a fourth quarter lead for the win and to go to the Natty. Alright, we come out. Taj Kimbrough in shotgun, 3rd and 4, split backs on the 35-yard line of the opponent. Throws short over the middle, connects, first down.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Now in shotgun wing formation, 3 receivers. Receiver in motion. Hands it to Kuhn. Kuhn up the left side. Gain of 5 at the 16-yard line. 2nd and 5. Michigan. Shotgun. Duo set. 3 receivers. Kimbrough takes a snap. Looking to throw under pressure. Screen pass. Kuhn to the right side. Has some room. First down. Tackled at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Michigan. Now Kimbrough. Single back wing formation. 2 receivers. 1 to either side. 2 tight ends on the line. Looking to throw. Scrambles out of the pocket. Keeps it himself. Runs it in for a touchdown. Taj Kimbrough. Touchdown, Michigan.
So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Penn State brings it back to the 16-yard line.
16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Penn State in shotgun, 1 back, 4 receivers.
And looking
to throw right. Connects on the sideline. Contested catch. Skowronek with the completion. First down. Hurrying back to the line. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score.
Shotgun. Hands it off. Runs up the left side, up the middle, cuts left. Gets 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8, 39-yard line. Penn State empty backfield, 5 receiver set. Changing the play. Motions a receiver into the backfield. Michigan rushing 3. Fires right. Connects. No, it's knocked out by the defender. 3rd and 8. Penn State in shotgun. Single back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Fires right. Connects. And again knocked out by the defender. 4th and 8. Penn State stays on the field. Their own 39-yard line. In shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Fires over the middle. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Michigan. Brings it back to the opponent's 37-yard line. Michigan will take over 1st and 10. With a 24-9 lead, 6.5 minutes left in the game. Michigan gets an interception to stall out Penn State's offense, who are still looking for their first touchdown of the game. Safety Nick Gooch, the senior safety, with the interception there.
And the Michigan offense.
Taj Kimbrough comes out in shotgun, single back. 4 receivers spread out wide. Quick pass to the right, connects, open field in front of him. Michigan, touchdown. Willie Cobbs with the touchdown reception.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch
Michigan gets another touchdown to go up 31-9.
He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Hold on 1 second.
It's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. Second down, looking to throw it. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now this is the 8th play from this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
My apologies, guys. I had an unexpected phone call there. I didn't mean to completely ghost on you guys.
They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Right, Kimbrough in shotgun under pressure. Screen pass to Carter. Gets it off as he gets hit. Not really any gain on that. 2nd and goal. 7-yard line. Under center. Tight formation. 3 receivers bunched left. 1 right. Single back. Hands it to, who's that? Fucha? And gets the touchdown. John Trey Fucha on the touchdown. And Michigan's going to win this one and advance to the national championship for the 3rd season in a row.
That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good.
Michigan takes a 38-9 lead with under 30 seconds left in the game. There's the kickoff.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
Returns it to the 17-yard line. 23 seconds left on the clock. Penn State in shotgun. Empty backfield. 5 receivers. Michigan with 3 down linemen. Not blitzing, just rushing 3. Fires left, and it's almost intercepted, knocked down by Michigan. 2nd and 10, 17-yard line, 17 seconds left on the board. 4 receivers for Penn State. Shotgun, snap. Quick pass over the middle, down the middle of the field, open with a path. He's going to go all the way. Penn State tackled in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They get their first touchdown of the game in the final seconds of the game. 8 seconds left on the clock. Penn State improves their score up to 16, which after following the extra point, they'll be at 16 on the board. Won't be enough to make a comeback, but at least they're able to get out of here with having gotten into the end zone at least once in the game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after.
It's good. Now the score with 8 seconds left in the game is 38-16 Michigan. Penn State just going to kick it off and expect Michigan just to kneel it out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage.
No, Michigan coming out in shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes a snap, hands it to Kuhn. Kuhn running up the middle. Big gain. And that's the end of the game.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment.
Michigan wins the Capital One Orange Bowl 38-16. Taj Kimbrough taking his team to the national championship in back-to-back seasons.
The amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship, that says everything about
Taj Kimbrough, player of the game, 225 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 82.4 completion percentage. What a game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.
Very much a defensive battle in the first half, and Michigan was able to pull away in the second half. All right, let's go see if we're going to be playing Oregon or Georgia in the national championship, and let's see if we get our guy that we offered. Bo Walters, I think was his name. And Defensive Player of the Week from last week, Legend Imator Bibi with 1 interception and 4 tackles. Taj Kimbrough with 225 yards, 2 touchdowns in the Capital One Orange Bowl win. All right, looks like we are playing the Oregon Ducks, who ended the Bulldogs' upset streak in the playoffs. We got Bo Walters. He accepted the job. All right, let's jump into it and see if we can get a win to end the season. All right, what are they wearing? They're wearing all green and yellow. Let's go white and blue. All right, let's jump in. As always, we're going to sim the first 3 quarters, then we'll watch the last quarter, see if we are able to make it 3 in a row for the national championship.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here.
This national championship being played at the South Florida Stadium. I don't know the name of the stadium, sorry.
They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football.
Oh, I didn't mean to go to the kickoff. All right, I'll start simming after the kickoff.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. The Ducks offense will have the football first here.
We had a pretty balanced offense all year, 56.8% passing. All right, let's go to sim the first quarter. Oregon has the ball first. Michigan gets on the board first with a field goal. Ends the quarter up 3-0. Second quarter, Oregon gets a touchdown. Michigan responds with a touchdown. Goes into halftime with a 3-point lead, 10-7. Third quarter for the national championship. Michigan with a field goal. Going into the fourth quarter, Michigan has a 6-point lead in the national championship over Oregon. Let's jump in and see if Taj Kimbrough can maintain a fourth quarter lead to win the game. Michigan is going to be punting 4th and 13, and it's blocked. Oregon blocked the kick. Wow, that's the first time I've seen that in this game. Oh, wow. Okay, Oregon they're in great scoring position now. Quick pass to the right, connects, tackled at the 12-yard line, 2nd and 7. This is Russell Sills at quarterback, the Heisman winner. Hands the ball off, runs right, first down. Tackle at the 2-yard line. Oregon in scoring position now at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. Shotgun, hands the ball off, tackled in the backfield, loss of 2. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Oregon in shotgun, 3 receivers and a tight end on the line, 1 back, hands it off, runs up the middle. Touchdown Oregon to take the lead.
Touchdown Oregon. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The
kick is good. Oregon takes a 1-point lead With 7 minutes left to go in the game. National championship on the line. Here's the kickoff. Michigan takes the kickoff from the 7-yard line, returns it back to the 21-yard line. Taj Kimbrough comes out in shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right, one back in the backfield. Snaps the ball. And fakes the handoff. Play action. Fires down the field. Intercepted by Oregon. Turnover by Michigan. Tackled at the 36-yard line. It's not good, guys. The three-peat is not looking likely now. Michigan's 2 plays in the fourth quarter, a blocked punt and an intercepted pass. Not good. Junior corner Kyle Rooks on the interception.
First down here for this offense.
In shotgun, changing the play, receivers in motion, all the receivers spread out left, single back, hands the ball off, runs right, gets a few yards, 2nd and 7, 33-yard line. Shotgun, jumbo set on the offensive line, single back. Michigan with 7 guys in the box, blitzing, looking to throw, fires over the middle, connects, first down, tackled at the 14-yard line, Oregon in scoring position again. Michigan's dropping the ball, guys. Fourth quarter. Three-peat does not look likely. Hands it off, runs left. First down, touchdown. Oregon taking a 2-score lead.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick.
All right, Kimbrough, 1st and 10, hands it off to Kuhn. Kuhn running left, 6-yard gain. Kimbrough under center, single back wing formation, 2 receivers left, short side of the field. Hands it to Kuhn. Kuhn runs up right, only a yard on the play, 3rd and 3. Kimbrough in shotgun, empty backfield, tight formation, 3 receivers left, 2 right. Looking to throw underneath, connects, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line, excuse me. Kimbrough under center, single back wing formation, 1 receiver right, 3 tight ends. Hands it off, Fucha up the left side, only 2 on the game. 2nd and 8. Now under center, wing formation tight, 2 receivers tight to the right. Looking to throw. Fires down the right sideline, and it's intercepted again. Kimbrough, back-to-back drives with interceptions. Was it a mistake to make him the starter? I don't know. His
and the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. A crucial 8 sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Another throw, connects, first down. And what? I lost connection to the EA servers. Scores and stats. Oh, come on, dude. Alright guys, I just want to point out I am not in any way the kind of person to quit a game to be able to change the outcome. I hope this is on stream, you guys can see it. I got disconnected from EA. Trying to reconnect now. And connects right away. Why did it do that? Well, that wasn't me trying to erase a bad game by Taj Kimbrough. Like, if it happens, it happens, but I don't know what else to do. There was still time enough for him to come back technically, so I can't just say we'll give Oregon the force win. But I guess I'm just gonna, we'll just do it again, who knows, but that's frustrating. Well, that wasn't my intention, but hopefully Kimbrough will have a better game this time.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion.
Alright, let's sim to the fourth quarter. Alright, so this time Michigan gets the first touchdown, ends the first quarter up 7-0. Oregon answers in the second quarter with 2 touchdowns and goes up 14-7 to enter halftime. Goes up 21-7. Michigan answers, goes up to 14. Oregon holds a 1 touchdown lead going into the fourth quarter. Let's see if Taj Kimbrough can have a better game than the last time and lead a fourth quarter comeback against the number 1 seeded Oregon Ducks. And again, just like last time, we start off the fourth quarter with a kickoff.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage
tackled at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Oregon comes out in shotgun, 1 tight end, 3 receivers, 1 back. Hands it off, runs left. Grabbed at the line, able to break the tackle, then tackled immediately at the 18-yard line, 2nd and 7. Shotgun, 4 receivers, 1 back.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Runs the ball up the middle, tackled at the 23-yard line, 3rd and 1.
Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quick catch over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. 2nd down after that run.
2nd and 3, 50-yard line. Oregon, shotgun. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Sills, 1st down run, keeps going. Tackled at the 24-yard line. Michigan's got to get a stop, otherwise it doesn't matter what they do. Oregon fakes the handoff, play action, throws it left, knocked out by the defender, incomplete, 2nd and 10. In shotgun, Oregon, 1 tight end, 1 back, 3 receivers, tight formation. Back motioning out of the backfield, looking to throw. Passes left, incomplete. 3rd and 10, 24-yard line, shotgun. 2 receivers wide left, 1 to the right, 1 tight end, 1 back. Sills fakes the handoff, play action. Looking to throw, tries to scramble, passes left, complete, tackled at the line, 4th and 10, 24-yard line. They send out the field goal kicker. This will be a kick from about 40 yards. And it's good. Oregon goes up by 10 Fourth quarter.
Extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw.
Kimbrough in shotgun, or excuse me, play action, passes incomplete, 3rd and 6, 23-yard line. Got to get a completion here. We've got to move the ball. We've got to get a stop. Michigan has to step up. Kimbrough fires down the field. Oh, that's not a great throw, and it's intercepted. God damn it, dude.
Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Morgan runs it. Tackled after 2. 2nd and 8, 16-yard line.
They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really,
Hands it off, runs left, tackled in the backfield, 3rd and 11, 13-yard line. I'll be right back, guys. I got to go out to the other room.
You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Snags the quick throw. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Ducks will have to kick this away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. The return man decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Cut quickly. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 1st and 10 play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff to the single back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
And the runner brought down.
So it looks like we have closed the gap.
After that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pass complete on the crosser. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting pulled away from the mic. I enjoy the game. I'm going to keep playing it, but I'm not going to be on mic unless somebody asks a question. I gotta handle something.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The back's got it.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Short throw complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And off in a single back formation. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw yet again. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. And And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had some stuff I had to take care of while I was doing this. But yeah, so we're just going through the portal. I don't have a lot of needs. Like I like picking up corners and receivers in the portal, but we don't really need them. I'm picking up this guy because his speed isn't bad, but he's got shifty, double dip, and takeoff and road dog, so I like that combination. So even though I don't really need him, I'm grabbing him. But really just trying to grab some young guys that could develop. Could use a second quarterback on the in this class because I'm losing 2. That's why I'm picking up Fogg, even though I don't expect him to ever start for us, just to be a quarterback on the roster. So we got everything set there. Let's go ahead and advance. Sorry guys, I'm also dealing with some stuff while we do this, so if I am a little bit slow at this or a little distracted, I apologize. Alright, so being a little bit selective with who we're going after. So Benji Money, come on dude, that name B Money, come on. I can't not go after somebody with a wide receiver with the name B Money from West Bloomfield. Alright, so we know championship contender and coach prestige, so it's going to be to the house. So we'll go ahead and hard sell that, and we can soft sell TV time, and then add the 10 on here. Marquez Cargyle, takeoffs in the house. We know championship contender, program tradition, and pro potential. So we're looking at football influencer. And can we soft sell, secondary sell, Sunday bound? We cannot. Okay, so there's no secondary sell, so in that case we will just add on contact friends and family and search social media. Joe Cantrell. Let's see, we didn't uncover any new ones, so we only know championship contender. Let's see how many it could be. Alright, so it could be aspirational. It could be conference spotlight. And it could be no, it cannot be football influencer. What am I talking about? Alright, so it can only be those two. So we'll just do this for this week and try to uncover it for next week. Markel Fogg, we're third place, so we may not even get him. Maybe he heard what I said about I don't expect him to start for us. Alright, so we know football influencer. Let's see if we can soft sell. I don't think we're going to have a soft sell for him either. No, we don't. Okay, so we're just going to put the 25 and 5 on top. Alright, Brian Cox, we're in the first place for him. Schedule a visit. Sell him on championship contender. So we know championship contender and coach prestige, so we can go with to the house. And our grades are good enough that we can soft sell TV time. For Hugh McGo, takeoffs in the house. Schedule a visit. We know playing style. Alright, and since we can see that playing time and conference prestige are not it, then we do in fact know that his pitch is going to be the clutch, and we should be able to soft sell grassroots here. Yep. And then we can add 5 on top of that. Donnie Duval, we've got a good lead over the other teams in first place. We know athletic facilities, we know championship contender. So let's schedule a visit. We'll sell them on championship contender. Alright, so it's probably aspirational, but we'll double check here. Okay, so it is aspirational. So we got proximity to home, championship contender, and athletic facilities. So we could soft sell coach's favorite. We could soft sell team player. We'll just soft sell team player. And then Adonis Moffitt, we're in a race with Wisconsin. Takeoffs in the house. Schedule a visit. We'll sell them on pro potential. And what's it? It's got to be football influencer or Sunday bound. So let's see. We know pro potential. So could be either one. So we'll just double soft sell. Let's advance the week. All right, got some commitments. We'll take a look at that in the recruiting board. We'll take a look a little bit deeper. Oh, we got Fogg. Cool. Did we get our entire board? I think we did. I think we got our entire target list after 2 weeks. We did. Wow. Okay. So we got commitments from these following transfers. 4-star receiver Benji Money from West Bloomfield, Michigan. 6'2", 192, 1 year of eligibility left. Committed to Michigan over LSU, Wisconsin, Penn State, and USC. 4-star offensive lineman Marquez Cargile out of Mesa, Arizona. 6'4", 291, with 2 years of eligibility remaining. Committed to Michigan over Oklahoma, Penn State, and Texas. Joe Cantrell, 4-star defensive tackle out of West Orange, New Jersey, 6'5", 289, with 1 year of eligibility remaining, committed to Michigan over Maryland and Penn State. 4-star quarterback Markel Fogg out of Miami, Florida, 6'4", 226, 1 year of eligibility remaining, committed to Michigan over Alabama, Miami, Georgia, and Florida. Brian Cox, 3-star offensive lineman out of Normal, Illinois, with 2 years of eligibility remaining, 6'1", 301, committed to Michigan over Wisconsin, Boston College, BYU, and Iowa. Hugh Mago, 3-star middle linebacker out of Detroit, Michigan, 5'11", 235, 2 years of eligibility remaining, committed to Michigan over Kent State, Western Michigan, NIU, and Akron. Donnie Duvall, 3-star defensive end out of Princeton, New Jersey, with 3 years of eligibility remaining. 6'2", 248, committed to Michigan over Penn State, Illinois, Buffalo, and Kent State. And finally, Adonis Moffitt, defensive lineman out of Oxford, Michigan, 3 years of eligibility remaining. 6'5", 272, committed to Michigan over Wisconsin, Penn State, and Kent State. Since we have nothing else to do for the next 2 weeks, we will just advance to National Signing Day. We will check the recruiting rankings, and then we will end the stream there. So, let's see. And we're number 1. 7 5-stars, 18 4-stars, 3 3-stars total, for an overall score of 261.05. With our high school class, we're ranked number 1 with 21 total commitments, 7 5-stars, 14 4-stars. And with the transfer portal class, we are ranked number 1 with 4 4-stars and 4 3-stars. All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in, following along with this. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetic615. Check out the GoFundMe link in the bio for the YouTube channel, and it's also in my bio on the X account at Kinetic615. Catch me on the Maze Madman channel on Monday nights with my guys Maze Madman and the Boxing Maniac, talking all things Michigan football. Catch us tonight for a special show that we have scheduled to talk about the release trailer for the next game, College Football 26 from EA Sports. And until next time, guys, take it easy, and as always,